Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? The item requires all sports officials to endorse sports officials, coaches, and contestants. Actions that can be include the players, coaches, teams, spectators, officials, or school personnel are not in the highest ideal of this class of education and will not be tolerated. Their various grounds for removal from the stadium. Let tonight's contest and reflect mutual respect. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Conestoga High School, where tonight, in cooperation with the PIAA and District 1, we present a Central League boys basketball game between the Aces of Lower Merion High School and your Conestoga Pioneers. Let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for Lower Merion, number 1, Merion. Number 4, Deshaun Patterson. Number 5, Tommy Singletary. Number 11, Gus White. And number 14, Carson Casper. Lower Merion is coached by Mr. Greg Down. And now, let's see remove your hats and feel free to join in the singing of our national anthem.
Hello and welcome to Conestoga High School in Berwyn, Pennsylvania. My name is Gabe Eisenberg and I'm here alongside Evan Sanka. And tonight we are bringing you boys varsity basketball between the Conestoga Pioneers and the Lower Merion Aces. These two teams are both sitting at a 14-4 record, tied for first place in the Central League. This a highly anticipated match. Lower Merion's a big team, very physical. Conestoga has some sharpshooters. Evan, what can we expect from this one?
Yeah, one thing to note for Conestoga, they are without Sam Gibbs. That is a huge loss, but their bench depth is very much. So they can just slide a guy in, and this is going to be a great game. It's a battle for first place in the Central League. Both teams 14-4. Should be an awesome game. Let's rumble.
And so the tip-off is between Corey Hogan of Conestoga and Rashawn Patterson of Lower Merion. And Patterson wins it. He gets it back to Carson Kasmer, who will bring it up the court for the Aces. Kasmer gets it down to Lamont Greer. Now in the paint. And that was Gus Wright, who couldn't hang on to that pass. And Conestoga takes possession here. It'll be Ben Robinson to inbound. Robinson gets it to Sonny Tumala. He dribbles, moving up court. Defended by Sami Singletary. Now Miller has it in the backcourt. Gets it to Hogan. Hogan driving, he's fouled.
Pretty physical game here early on. Conestoga forcing that turnover, and Lower Merion got drawn a foul on the first possession. This is what you're going to see all game long. It's going to be who can survive, who's going to be the toughest team mentally and physically.
Hogan will take his first free throw attempt of the night. Hoping to get Conestoga on the board first, and he does. Swishes that first free throw through. Hogan's second attempt is good. And it's 2-0 Conestoga. They strike first. Greer and the Aces bring it up court quickly. Gus Wright with it. Wright tries to kick it out. Hogan deflected it, but then he pushed Patterson to the ground, and Lower Merion will keep the ball here. That's Lower Merion coach Greg Downer yelling out a play for his team here. Now Kasmer has it. Kasmer looking, gets it to Greer. Greer along the top of the three-point arc, back to Kasmer. Now it's with Singletary. Back to Kasmer, back to Singletary. Singletary driving in, defended by Ben Robinson. Gets it to Gus Wright. Now the three-point attempt is no good, but the rebound, and now a foul called. Good rebound there by Rashawn Patterson, and he will go to the line. Lower Merion looking to tie it up with these free throws here.
Yeah, Conestoga got beat on the boards that possession. Looked like it was Singletary came swooping in to grab that board.
First free throw attempt is good. Second free throw attempt, also good. And so it's tied up at 2 here. Very tight game. Only some foul shots for both teams. Now Rowan Miller with it. Looks like Lower Merion's going with a full court press here. Miller driving to the net. The layup is good. Commanding from the point guard, Rowan Miller. Driving all the way in, saying, I'll take care of it myself. Now Singletary with it, making some moves on O'Brien. O'Brien stumbles. Wright's layup was no good off the glass. Now fighting for it. Tumala dives for it, and now Robinson steals that pass from Greer, and Conestoga has the ball. Hogan wide open in the corner. Corey Hogan driving in, the layup no good. Rebounded by Patterson. Here come the Aces. Greer commanding his teammates here. Defended by Miller. Greer driving, takes a fall. Conestoga ends up with it. Miller looking ahead, looking to make a pass. He's going to take it himself. Oh, what a pass by Rowan Miller. And the layup off the glass is good from Hogan.
Wow,
Evan,
Rowan Miller.
what
Oh
a
my
pass.
goodness. Rowan Miller is a baller. That dude can do everything. I mean, that pass, even better finish by Corey Hogan, I'd argue. Underneath.
Now here's Kasmer receiving instructions from the coach. Robinson nearly stole that one as he laid out for it. Now wide open in the paint was Singletary, and he puts it in, making it 6-4.
Take a breath here, folks. This game is intense, and both teams know why.
Nearly
this game
a
is
steal
first place.
there. Nearly a steal there by Gus Wright, but Miller keeps possession. Hands off to Robinson. Oh, what a move by Ben Robinson! And the layup is good! Ben Robinson just crossed him out of his shoes!
Oh my goodness, I am at a loss for words. First Rowan Miller, now Ben Robinson. Wow.
Conestoga with all the tricks here. Lower Merion looking to respond. Wright has it, defended by Hogan. Singletary now in the corner, back to Wright. Wright will drive. Wright stalls, and he puts it in off the glass. Lower Merion responding to these Conestoga two-pointers with two-pointers of their own. We'll see who can sink the first three. Got a couple sharpshooters on this Conestoga team. Miller again being full court pressed by Wright. Miller gonna take it himself. The pass to Robinson, he barely hangs on to it. And that one will bounce in off the rim. And now he'll have to get back down court quickly here as Kasmer and the Aces have something cooking. And he lost the ball. Wright lost the ball again. And it goes out of bounds. But looks like, no, it'll just be Conestoga ball. No foul there.
Yeah, what you're saying about the lack of three-pointers, I don't think we're going to see a lot of those. Both teams playing very well. They're going to defend the perimeter of the arc and make them beat you in the paint.
And Miller was double-teamed there, but he got it to Robinson. And now Robinson rushing up court. Oh, but what a steal by Greer. Lamont Greer, but his pass to Wright was a little off target, and that gives Conestoga enough time to get down court. Greer had it go out of bounds, and it's Conestoga ball. He was defended by Robinson and Hogan there. Just couldn't get a clean shot off from inside the paint. And now Luke Hunter will come into the game, replacing Corey Hogan for Conestoga. Robinson inbounds to Hunter. Hunter back to Robinson. Robinson defended by Greer. Robinson, and it's stolen by Singletary. Rushing up the court, Sami Singletary into the paint. Shot was no good, but he was fouled by Hunter.
Yeah, Sami Singletary has some wheels despite being 6'1". I mean, that kid can fly.
And he'll go to the line here. Trying to cut the Stoga lead in half. First attempt, no good. Singletary's second free throw. Is no good, and rebounded by Ben Robinson. So the perfect outcome there for Conestoga as Singletary hits on 0 out of 2 free throws, and they get the rebound. Here's Rowan Miller. Miller, now Tumala in the corner. Tumala tried to get it to Hunter. Hunter double teamed, ball goes out. Conestoga ball. Miller will inbound from underneath the basket. tried to get it to O'Brien, just rushed the pass, and it was stolen by Singletary. And now the Aces with a chance to close this gap a little bit. It's Kasmer, he's directing traffic. Gets a screen from Greer. Now defended by Hunter. Kicks it out to Greer. Back to Kasmer. Kasmer had a screen there from Patterson. Now Kasmer gets it again. Patterson for three. No good. And the board for Luke Hunter. Here come the Pioneers. It's O'Brien. O'Brien driving. He's fouled, and it goes in. And in one for Shane O'Brien.
Feels like all the shots are going Conestoga's way. Outside of a couple ill-advised passes, not much done wrong by Conestoga. I mean, they've gotten some incredible shots by Miller and Hogan. That shot from O'Brien was just another one of those incredible shots we've seen tonight.
And now Chris Cook and Kyle Parrish enter the game for Lower Merion. And Lamont Greer and Sami Singletary take a seat. And the free throw was good by O'Brien. So now the Aces looking to respond here. Kasmer kicks out. Now here's Gus Wright down low for Patterson, and he puts it in. Miller looking to get it up court. He's pressed by Wright. Miller with speed up the court. Makes a move on Wright. The fadeaway, airballed it.
A rare airball from Rowan Miller. Just great pressure by this Lower Merion defense thus far tonight.
Parrish inbounds to Kasmer. Carson Kasmer. Pass was deflected by Miller. Now Kasmer driving in. Tried to just flip it over Hunter. And now O'Brien tried to wrestle it away from Chris Cook of the Aces. And we'll see whose ball it is. Is now Corey Hogan coming back into the game for Luke Hunter. Looks like Conestoga's ball. Robinson gets it into Miller, right back to Robinson. Robinson double teamed as he's trying to get up court, trying to make a pass. Barely gets it back to Miller. Oh, it's stolen by Parrish, and Parrish puts it in. It's 13-10. Conestoga's going to have to figure out a way to get past that full court press and the double teams, as Lower Merion has a lot of steals tonight. And now here's O'Brien center court. Gets it to Tumala. Hands off back to O'Brien. Back to Tumala. Defended by Parrish. Now gets it to Miller. Miller gets it to Hogan. He dishes to Tumala. Tumala with a little screen from Miller, and the putback, and now rebounded there by Wright. Whistle blows. It'll be a timeout. Now a foul looks like on I don't know who the foul's on.
Yeah, it looks like at the end of the quarter.
After this timeout. Evan, what does Conestoga need to do to get control back in this game?
They need to stop shooting themselves in the foot. I mean, they had a couple ill-advised passes. I'll give Lower Merion credit. Their defense has been really good, but Conestoga just has to eliminate the mistakes. Just do the simple things right, do the little things, and the rest will take care of itself. I know it's cliche, but trust me, it'll work. I mean, luckily you're up 3 going into the second quarter. You have a lead, and that's really all that matters. You just got to keep doing your thing and eliminate the turnovers.
I thought that was a timeout. I guess it's the end of the first quarter.
I don't think it would have really mattered that much. There's 0 seconds on the clock, and Lower Merion wasn't in the bonus, so.
No, it's still the first quarter. Excuse me, sorry, it's the second quarter. Very confusing here. And now Lower Merion inbounds. Parrish has it. Parrish being defended by Miller. He drives all the way in, topples over Corey Hogan. Looks like the basket will not count. It'll be Conestoga's ball. We'll see what Conestoga does here, as it looks like Lower Merion will get right back to double teaming off the inbound. Tumalo has it. Gets it to Robinson, now Miller. Gets it to Robinson. Now dishes to Hogan, back to Miller. Miller with the fadeaway two, it's good.
Yeah, good cut there by Rowan Miller. Gets to the paint, and the paint is where he makes all his shots. Just inside that key there. That's the key spot for him if he wants to continue.
Now here's Kasmer with the hook shot, and it's good. Shades of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on that one.
I was just thinking that looks a lot like Kareem there.
Now Miller looked to be fouled, but no whistle. And now Kasmer puts it in. 1 point game.
That's what I'm talking about, eliminating those silly mistakes. Just calming down and slowing down.
And now a good rush here for Conestoga. Miller's shot bounces out. Bad shot decision there, and now Lower Merion brings it down the court again. And a foul there. Chris Cook will go to the line for his first free throws of the night. First attempt from Cook, no good. Luke Hunter coming back in, gonna replace Shane O'Brien. Second attempt from Cook to tie the game. It's good, 15-15. And Lower Merion has come all the way back. Robinson, now Miller. Back to Robinson. Robinson fighting off contact from Parrish. Gets it back to Miller. Miller being defended by Kasmer. Now Robinson has it. Robinson driving in, takes a check, and deposits it in the net. It's 17-15. Kasmer for three. Bang! First three of the night, and it belongs to Carson Kasmer of the Aces. Robinson. Now Tumala. Tumala driving in, no good. Rebounded by Singletary, who's back in the game now. It's Parrish. Now Kasmer. Nice little move by Kasmer, defended by Hunter, and a travel called on Kasmer. So now Lower Merion has the lead for, I think, the first time tonight. But Conestoga with a chance to change that right here with this possession. Miller, now Tumala. And it's stolen again. Combination effort by Parrish and Kasmer. Kasmer's three, no good. Rebounded by Hogan. And now Robinson will have a clean path up the court with it. Robinson driving. Whistle blows. Basket is good. He'll go to the line. It's an and one.
I don't think the basket counted there. It looked like the ref waved it off. So I believe it'll be underneath.
So now a ton of subs coming on here. Greer is back in the game. Gus Wright is out. And we see Will Yard, number 31 for the first time. O'Brien's back in for Conestoga. Robinson being double teamed. Whistle blows. And this one looks to be on Conestoga, so Lower Merion gets the ball back. Timeout called by Conestoga.
Yeah, it looked like Conestoga wants a little breather there. They've got to slow the pace down. This Lower Merion full court press is wrecking havoc on them. If I'm Lower Merion, I'm getting even more aggressive. I'm double teaming Ben Robinson. I'm double teaming all their best players. And if I'm Conestoga, that double team leaves someone open automatically. You got to have an outlet man to try to get that ball up the court, because that's how Lower Merion's scoring. They're just stealing the ball off that full court press and getting those turnovers. And Conestoga needs to eliminate that if they want to stay in this game, because they're leaking oil right now. And the worst thing you want to do in the half, going into the half, is lose momentum.
Last time these two teams met, Conestoga emerged victorious by a score of 73-70. And Lower Merion certainly looking for revenge here tonight. Lamont Greer. Now Patterson, back to Greer. Kasmer has it. Kasmer with a move on Hunter. Gets it to Patterson. Patterson down low. Greer has it. Now out to Yard. And they'll reset with Greer and Kasmer. Kasmer defended by Hunter and Miller. Now Greer tries to put it in, and two shots are no good, but a steal. Another steal by Lower Merion. Patterson's shot is good. It's 20-17. Conestoga getting annihilated by these steals right now. Robinson, and now Miller. And another steal, this one by Yard. Greer for three, it's good! Looks to the Lower Merion student section as now they have their biggest lead of the night. It's a 6-point lead. Shane O'Brien fumbles and stumbles, and a travel is called. Conestoga needs to get their act together.
Oh yeah, Lower Merion scored 5 points without the ball crossing the other line. Conestoga needs to stop the bleeding if they want to remain in this game, because this game is spiraling out of control very quickly.
Greer defended by Miller. Now Patterson. Patterson driving in. Foul. Patterson goes to the line. First attempt is good. Now Sonny Tumala comes back into the game, and O'Brien will take a seat. Angelo Bertolotti checks in for the first time tonight, replacing Luke Hunter. Patterson, second free throw is good. It's 25-17. Conestoga needs something big, and they need it now. Yet another steal by Lower Merion. The three from Greer is good. Now Bertolotti with it. And it's stolen again. Greer gets it to Kasmer. Kasmer crosses up Rowan Miller. Yard. Tumala pushed it out of bounds, putting a little bit of a damper on the attack, but LM keeps possession.
Yeah, things are getting ugly here for Conestoga, and they're getting ugly fast. This is a 1-point game like 2.5 minutes ago, and now it's an 11-point game.
They need a basket now. Kasmer in the paint, fade away, no good. Rebounded by LM. Yard kicks out to Patterson. Back to Kasmer, now Yard. Being defended by Corhogan. Kasmer at midcourt, defended by Tumala. Kasmer taking his time. Just gonna dribble at midcourt. Not moving at all. Now he finally passes to Singletary, who passes to Greer. Lower Merion looks like they want to dribble out the rest of the second quarter here. And they finally get it moving. Singletary, now Patterson. The three-point attempt from Yard is no good. Rebounded by Tumala. Looks like a foul on Patterson. And now Gus Wright comes back into the game, replacing Will Yard. And Shane O'Brien will replace Angelo Bertolotti for the Pioneers. Now Patterson comes out. Chris Cook is back in. Ben Robinson will inbound. Minute 47 to go in the half. Conestoga needs a basket, and they need it now. Robinson double teamed again. Gets it to Tumala. Now Hogan. Now Miller. Miller with a lot of open space. Miller driving. No good. Rebounded by Wright. And Conestoga's one chance does not go. Now Wright lost the ball, but a foul on Rowan Miller. Wright will inbound to Greer. Greer working on Robinson. Greer driving in. Pass. And it'll go out off of Hogan.
Yeah, Lower Merion continues to build the pressure here on Conestoga. The momentum has definitely swung from the first quarter. Made a 14-point swing this quarter.
Three-point attempt there by Kasmer, no good. Now Gus Wright driving into the paint. His layup is good. It's now 30-17. Robinson gets it to Hogan. Tumala, lots of open space. O'Brien for three. It's good! 30-20. Conestoga finally gets back on the board. Rowan Miller trying to do a little full court pressing of his own. Hopefully for Conestoga, that can give them some momentum heading into the second half. Greer, 30 seconds to go. Greer crossed up Robinson, or at least he's just going to dribble at midcourt. Going to take this one all the way down to the buzzer. No, he's going to drive to the paint. The pass out to Wright. His three-point shot is no good. Horn sounds. That's the end of the first half. It's 30-20. The Aces are in front. Evan, what was the story of that half?
I mean, the story of the half was Lower Merion being aggressive. I mean, that first quarter, they clearly adjusted. I mean, here's some of the pressure we got. And that Shane O'Brien three, a temporary stop the bleeding there, but all in all, I mean, I think Lower Merion just dominated this game. They're up 10 at the half, and we'll see what happens in the second half.
Conestoga is going to have to come out with all, what's the word? All systems go? Firing on all cylinders, that's the word.
There you go,
Conestoga is going to have to be firing on all cylinders here to start this third quarter if they want to get back in this game. Hello and welcome back to Conestoga High School in Berwyn, Pennsylvania. My name is Gabe Eisenberg. I'm here alongside Evan Senka, and we've got the second half of this high school varsity basketball action between the Conestoga Pioneers and the Lower Merion Aces. Lower Merion leads 30-20. Evan, what did we see in the first half?
I mean, we saw Lower Merion utterly dominate. I mean, that second quarter was one of the most dominant quarters of basketball I've ever seen. The full court presses, the steals, the layups, everything about Lower Merion was clicking. If you're Conestoga, you got to find a way to come back.
Ben Robinson into the paint. Layup is good. Conestoga on the board first here in the third. Looks like an and one as Robinson will go to the line for his first attempt of the night.
Good pass from Corey Hogan down low too, as you see on that replay.
Free throw from Robinson is good. Carson Kasmer brings it up court for the Aces. Gets it to Sami Singletary. Now it's with Gus Wright. He's defended by Rowan Miller. Back to Kasmer. Now down low, Wright. Wright driving in, defended by Robinson. Back out to Kasmer. Now Wright. Wright driving in, defended by Robinson. Kasmer has it. Tries to get it back to Singletary. Now in the paint, Rashawn Patterson. He's good on the layup. Rowan Miller brings it up the court here for the Pioneers. Dishes to Shane O'Brien. Now it's with Corey Hogan. Sonny Tumala. Defended by Singletary. Now gets it back to Miller. O'Brien for three. No good. Rebounded by Wright. Down low, Patterson has another layup, good.
Yeah, great patience by Patterson there. Defender was jumping for joy there. He just calmly held onto the ball and easy reverse layup for him.
And now the lead is 11 as Miller races up court. Miller with the fadeaway, no good. Rebounded by Lamont Greer of the Aces. And he brings it up court. Gets it to Singletary. Singletary driving in. Defended by O'Brien and Tumala. Tumala's pass deflected out of bounds by Greer. Conestoga will keep possession, but Lower Merion able to get in between another pass. And now Miller has it off the inbound. Defended by Wright. Dishes to Hogan. Hogan with a drive. Basket is good. And the and one.
Yeah, great Euro step there from Corey Hogan. He's so good driving down low into the paint. And he does not miss those very often.
And he'll get a free throw here. Looking to cut the lead even more. Attempt is no good. Rebounded by O'Brien with a hook shot. That's no good. O'Brien keeps it, and that's good. Conestoga maybe making a little run here. And it's another and one. O'Brien goes to the line now.
Great effort there from Shane O'Brien, boxing out his man not once but twice, fighting for the and one. Conestoga showing life in the second half.
And that's what they're going to need, that physicality. O'Brien's free throw is good. It's 34-28. Conestoga has cut the lead to 6. Patterson hands off to Greer. In the paint, Singletary going up. Layup is good. And Lower Merion with an and one of their own.
Just like that, momentum switches back. All it takes is a little and one to get going. Great pass there from Lamont Greer.
to complete the three-point play. Here's Singletary. Free throw is good. The lead is now 9 points. Now here comes the full court press. Robinson barely got it back to Rowan Miller. And a foul now called, looks like on the Aces.
Yeah, it looked like it was, I believe it was Sami Singletary who ran into Rowan Miller taking the ball up, and that's why the foul was called.
But it'll be unfortunate for Conestoga as Lower Merion will have another chance to full court press as Miller will have to inbound from the baseline. Chris Cook and Kyle Parrish check back in for the Aces. Rashawn Patterson and Lamont Greer take a break. And so Miller gets it to Hogan, now back to Miller. Miller, now O'Brien. His pass over the head of Tumala. Conestoga saying it was tipped, but the refs do not agree. So here's Kasmer, defended by Miller. Gets it to Singletary. Singletary working on O'Brien. Shot is good. The lead now is 9 points to get, 11 points. O'Brien with lots of room. Shane O'Brien driving to the net. Basket is good.
Yeah, you saw on that
Kasmer with a fast break. The three-point attempt way short from Singletary.
I was just gonna say on that last possession, you saw Conestoga get out of the full court press early, and they had an odd man rush. A 2-on-1 for Shane O'Brien. That's one thing to look out for.
The three-pointer from Hogan, it's good. Conestoga with some life, getting their student section fired up here in this third quarter.
Oh, deadly coffin corner there from Corey Hogan. Electrifying this crowd, and Conestoga is back in this game. It's a 6-point game. It was a 10-point game and a half. I said, what do you have to do? You have to limit the turnovers. That's exactly what they've done. A couple of calls here, a couple of things here and there could have gone Conestoga's way that didn't. But the bottom line is they're getting shots up, they're starting to hit threes, and they're figuring out the full court press, like I just mentioned. That's Shane O'Brien 2-on-1. Look for Lower Merion to adjust after that. If they keep doing that, they're going to get a lot of points, and this game can turn once again.
After the timeout, Kyle Parrish will start with the ball for the Aces. And he and Carson Kasmer will have the whole court in front of them. Conestoga not interested in the full court press. Singletary has it. Singletary to Gus Wright. Wright defended by O'Brien. He drives in. We're deterred by Luke Hunter, but the layup from Parrish is good. Miller gets it to Hogan. Back to Miller, and now the lane is opened up. Tumala, lots of room in front of him. Gets it to Hunter. Hunter lost the ball, got it back. Miller has it. Miller trips, but recovers. Defended by Parrish. Hunter has it. O'Brien for three, no good. Hogan gets it to Miller. They get the ball back. Tumala will settle down with it. Get it to Miller.
Job there. Good job there to slow this down. A little chaos there in the last couple seconds. Just take a breath and reset.
Tumala for three, no good. Rebound by O'Brien, and he's fouled.
Yeah, momentum's starting to switch. 41-33. Where have I seen that score before, Gabe? Forget.
O'Brien will go to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw is good. Will Yard, number 31, checks back in for the Aces. O'Brien's second attempt is good. Whistle blown, foul on Corey Hogan. Little check along the boards there from Hogan on Kyle Parrish. Now it's right to inbound. Thought about Parrish. And stolen by Miller. What a steal on the fast break. Rowan Miller driving in. It's good.
Rowan Miller is the spark that Conestoga needed. And folks, we got a game. It's a 4-point game.
Kasmer out to Singletary, defended by Corey Hogan. Singletary driving in, kicks out to Wright. Wright's three-pointer, swish. Miller to Robinson. Robinson double teamed, up to Tumala, over to Miller. Miller to Hogan. Hogan doubled, out to Tumala. Tumala for 3, no good. Rebound by Singletary. Out to Kasmer.
Tumala's been ice cold from the line, and that's a foul. Ill-advised foul from Sami Singletary on Rowan Miller. Looked like a moving screen. Cannot do that. But I was just saying, Sonny Tumala is pretty cold from beyond the arc. Maybe look for him to take a rest and just reset.
Timeout called. Conestoga does have the bonus now. So that means every foul will give them free throws from here on out.
One thing to note, Conestoga is in the bonus, and that's critical in these close games late in the game. So I believe anytime a foul occurs, Conestoga goes to the line and will shoot free throws. So Lower Merion to foul can't really stop the clock because it gives Conestoga points. As here's a look at that Rowan Miller fast break. I mean, when he gets going, there's no stopping him. It's almost like he's almost like Saquon Barkley. Not quite, but he's got that speed where if he gets going downhill on a fast break, no one's stopping him unless you foul him. And he goes to the line. He's money from the line, and he's not missing. So Rowan Miller's a really hard player to game plan against because he can beat you in so many ways. He can drive, he has a fadeaway jumper, he can do it from beyond the arc, and he can distribute. So it's a 7-point game, and look for Rowan Miller to get a lot more touches.
O'Brien will inbound to Miller. Miller being defended by Wright. Got it to Hogan. Hogan out to O'Brien. Now Robinson driving in. Layup is good. Cuts the lead to 5. Kasmer. Singletary now. With the dish to Wright. Wright defended by Tumala. Got it to Kasmer. Kasmer with the hook shot. No good. Looks like a foul on Conestoga. Kasmer goes to the line. He's been money tonight. First shot is good.
Yeah, I'd argue Carson Kasmer has been Lower Merion's best player. Him or Sami Singletary. I mean, he's just been dominant in the paint. Kasmer's just an all-around good player. He's got a lot of flashy moves too.
And he converts on both of those free throws. Tumala, now Hogan. Hogan to Robinson. Robinson, what a move! And he passes to open space, but Tumala was close enough to get on that end of that pass. Miller taking his time. Over to Tumala, back to Miller. Here's Hogan. Now Tumala. Under a minute to go in the third. Hogan with a long two. It's good. And a swish. Conestoga's broken 40 points here. 43 seconds to go in the half. Carson Kasmer has it. Lost it for a second. Kept to the outside by Tumala. A three-pointer from Parrish, no good. Foul called. It'll be on Lower Merion. Conestoga with 30 seconds to get another basket here.
Yeah, one thing to note, like I said, Conestoga's the bonus. Foul occurs in Lower Merion zone. Excuse me, Conestoga zone. Costly mistake. I mean, that could potentially be a 4-point swing. And a 4-point swing in a tight game like this is not what you want.
And so Hogan will go to the line. First shot, no good. Hogan, second free throw, also no good. Up in the air, brought down, out of bounds, Conestoga ball. 24.9 seconds to go. And they'll get the ball back after those two not so great free throws.
Yeah, some rare misses there from Corey Hogan. We do not see him miss from the stripe very often.
And now Miller will take it up the court. Rowan Miller gonna take his time, watching the clock. Gets it to Tumala. Miller has it. Down low for Hogan. Cleanly defended by Singletary. The buzzer beater is no good from Yard. Parrish's shot is good, but the ref says no basket.
I thought that counted, I'm gonna be honest. I thought that counted. It looked good as it went. Yeah, some Lower Merion players just came over and asked our thoughts. I thought it went.
So now going into this fourth quarter, Conestoga down by 5. They've cut Lower Merion's lead in half, all things considered. Evan, what do they have to do if they want to come away with a win here?
I think if you're Lower Merion, you got to revert back to what you did in the second quarter. They kind of abandoned the full court press for a little bit. They got to keep that on, because what they did was they forced Conestoga to turn the ball over and make mistakes in their own zone and cost them points. And if you're Conestoga, you just got to keep firing up shots and try to get the ball out of the zone. Because if they do that, they can beat this Lower Merion defense. And I think anything's possible this fourth quarter. It's a 5-point game. Buckle up, folks.
So now the inbound pass to Kasmer to start the fourth. Kasmer directing traffic. Singletary has it. Right. Working on Robinson. Protecting the ball. Foul called. fouls on Ben Robinson. Conestoga's coach not happy with that foul call. Greer inbounds and put right in by Patterson.
Yeah, Patterson's height just allows him to just get a high pass and just dunk it in there.
O'Brien for three, no good. And the rebound by Singletary. Conestoga's got to get on the end of these rebounds, as now Singletary brings it all the way up the court. Defended by Hogan, shot no good, rebound by O'Brien. Pass to absolutely no one, and it ends up with Gus Wright. His layup no good, and looks like he's fouled. Conestoga digging themselves deeper into this hole here to start the fourth quarter. They need to get some points.
Yeah, I mean, that errant pass, just miscommunication, these simple things that can easily be fixed have cost Conestoga probably more than 7 points.
First shot from Wright, no good.
I mean, it's a credit to Lower Merion. I mean, they're good enough, they make you pay when you make mistakes. That's a sign of a very good team. You know, forcing you to make mistakes and then cashing in on them.
Second free throw from Gus Wright. This time it's a swish. And Lower Merion will employ the full court press here on Rowan Miller. But he gets it to the long arms of Sonny Tumala. Now O'Brien down low, driving in. He falls down, travel called. The court monster down there. We've seen players from both teams slip and fall in that area of the court. Not just in this game, but in other games too. And it's getting travels called. If you're Shane O'Brien, that's not how you want that possession to end. And put it right back in the hands of Carson Kasmer and these aces. Kasmer defended by Tumala and Robinson. Now Gus Wright with the layup, it's good. Lower Merion back in the lead by 10. Robinson doubled, gets it to Miller. Miller trying to avoid the double team, gets it down to O'Brien. It'll go out, but looks like Conestoga's ball. O'Brien to Miller. Now Hogan. O'Brien. Tumala. Got a screen from Hogan. Robinson driving in, lost the ball. Lower Merion ball. Off Robinson's knee, says the ref. 6 minutes to go. Conestoga has stalled out here at 41 points. Lower Merion now keeps climbing.
Yeah, it'd be pretty hard to get a comeback for Conestoga, but it's entirely doable. I mean, just under 6 minutes left, down 10. Anything's possible.
The three-pointer from Kasmer, no good, right to Shane O'Brien. And they'll avoid the full court press as Miller able to get it down the court. Miller driving in, kicks out to Tumala for three. It's good! Tumala finally hits from beyond the arc, and that's huge for Conestoga.
Oh yeah, Sonny Tumala finally cashing in. I bet that felt really good as he gets a little pat on the back from Shane O'Brien there. Very big three, cut the lead to 7. And like I said, it's anyone's game. I mean, 7 points down. I mean, you got Conestoga starting to get clicking here on offense.
Lower Merion will go with their starting 5 coming out of this timeout. and so will Conestoga. Both these teams gonna put it on their best players. And the Aces will inbound. Singletary gets the inbound pass. Conestoga trying to use Lower Merion's double team. Now Casmer has it. Defended by Miller. Dishes to Singletary. Now right. Down low for Patterson. Stolen by Miller. Miller rushing up court. Waits, spins around, shot no good. Rebounded by Hogan. Now stolen by the Aces. Wright driving all the way in. Layup is good off the glass.
Wow, Gus Wright just made that look easy, and it was. I mean, undefended basically the entire way. It's a pretty easy layup. He's going to make 9 times out of 10.
And they beat the full court press again. Miller gets to Robinson. Robinson stolen now by Patterson as he tried to get it to Hogan. Patterson waits and he puts it in. It's 55-44, 4:22 to go. Conestoga needs it all right now. Robinson defended by Greer. Foul called on Greer.
Yeah, I mean, Conestoga down 11, 4 minutes left. So the more time elapses and the less points they chip away at, the more unlikely a comeback is. Just more errant mistakes.
Will give it to Miller, give him room to get some momentum going. Miller with a move on right. Fadeaway 2, swish. And Conestoga fully bought into the full court press. That pass off the fingertips of Patterson, but he gets it right back. Now got it to Singletary. Now Casmer. Conestoga getting more aggressive on the defensive side of things. Casmer gonna just dribble, working on Robinson. Now he drives in. Runs over Hogan. Foul called. Conestoga ball. Rowan Miller will inbound.
Yeah, both teams committing to the full court press here. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Robinson. Lower Merion with not as aggressive of a full court press. They're not double teaming anymore. Now Miller racing up court, falls down. Ball won by the Aces. Long pass ahead for Casmer. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Now Tumala. Tumala with a hook shot, no good. Whistle blows. Foul is on Tumala. It'll be Aces ball. Conestoga has 3 minutes, 9 seconds to go. Timeout called here by Lower Merion.
I think if you're Lower Merion, you're trying to find a way to ice this game. I mean, you hit a 3 here, that's a 12-point lead. That's almost insurmountable. Not quite the dagger, but pretty close. And if you're Conestoga, you're finding a way to keep chipping away. I mean, they've been doing a good job of it. Some questionable foul calls could have gone either way. It's not really in your control. I mean, you can only control what you can control. And if you're Conestoga, I mean, just keep getting away in the paint. Firing away threes isn't going to do it. You got to make the high percentage shots. You got to take points. You're down 9. Points are points. And if you're Lower Merion, like I said, the clock is your friend. You just got to fire away a couple shots and go home with a win.
They're going to need some clutch steals if they want to swing this game. They're going to need to stop slipping in the paint. Something is going on down in that section of the court. And unfortunately for Conestoga, they have to deal with it in this fourth quarter. So Wright will inbound. Lower Merion just going to probably eat up as much time as they can. Conestoga will look for that full court press, and they double team Singletary. O'Brien with the steal, gets it to Robinson. Shot no good. The putback by O'Brien was good, but a foul was called. So Robinson will go to the line for 2.
I mean, just what the doctor ordered, right? Like you said, Gabe, get some steals here. You get 2 points and the clock doesn't run. I mean, I won't say anything because a good old announcer's jinx here, but.
First shot, good from Robinson. That's big. Robinson, second shot, also good.
What I was just going to say is if Ben Robinson makes both the shots, which he did, you know, the lead's now 7, much more manageable.
Looks like a foul called here on Conestoga. 2:59 remaining. They need a defensive stop here.
And it looks like Shane O'Brien had 4. There's some foul trouble here.
How many team fouls do you have this quarter?
That would be the 4th.
How many team fouls do you have in the prior quarter? How many team fouls do you have in the prior quarter? 3.
Referees over here discussing fouls with the scorers.
Yeah, it sounds like Shane O'Brien is at 4 fouls, and if you get 5, you're fouled out. You can't come back in. So he's in foul trouble. I'd assume he'd come out because you don't want a player fouling out. It's just one less person on the bench.
But with so little time left in the game, and maybe you need to keep O'Brien in. So now we'll get back underway with Gus Wright. Will inbound. Stoga not gonna press with a double team. Singletary has the ball. Gets it to Wright. Wright driving in, kicks out to Kasmer. Foul. On Conestoga, looks like.
Yeah, it's on Conestoga.
Wright gets a couple free throws here. Lower Merion with the bonus now. That is not good if you're Conestoga.
Yeah, that pesky bonus. I mean, that's a game changer right there for Lower Merion. I mean, anytime you get fouled, you go to the line.
First free throw was good from Wright. Second one, no good. Rebounded by Miller.
First rebound, no three.
Miller looking. Getting a screen from Corey Hogan. Driving to the net. His layup is good. Lead is now 6. The double team and a steal from Ben Robinson. Robinson gets to Miller. Miller for 3. No good. Rebound by Robinson. Gets to O'Brien. His layup is good. Conestoga has life. It's a 4-point game with 2 minutes to go. That's plenty of time. Whistle blows. Timeout taken by the Aces.
Oh yeah, momentum's on Conestoga's side. That steal by Ben Robinson is huge. That could be the game changer right there. Oh my goodness. Like you said, Gabe, 2 steals in the last couple minutes, fueling Conestoga's drive this quarter. And this is why we love high school basketball, is anything can happen.
Now just a 4-point game with 2 minutes. Hey, this is anybody's game.
I mean, the Aces, what you got to do if you're the Aces is you got to slow it down. You know, you got to beat the full court press. We've seen Conestoga put it on these last couple minutes, and it's worked. They're forcing mistakes. They're making Lower Merion panic. And when you panic, you don't think. And when you don't think, you make mistakes. And mistakes lead to opposition points. And when you're up 4 with a narrow lead, and you were up 10 at the half, this is why Conestoga hasn't lost games. They fight for 32 minutes.
Inbound, now it's with Kasmer. They beat the full court press. Kasmer, defended by Miller. Miller trying to get a steal. Kasmer keeps it away from him. Gets to Singletary. Singletary defended by Hogan. Singletary will drive in. Kick out to Greer. Ball goes out of bounds. Substitute coming on. Singletary takes a seat. Kyle Parrish checks back into the game for the Aces. This is big. Conestoga with a chance to cut this lead even more. Robinson and Miller will start with it. Lower Merion gonna play a little softer defense here. Gonna let Miller drive up the court. A foul is called on Rowan Miller. That looked like a ghost foul to me, Evan.
That looked completely clean to me. Definitely some questionable calls.
Looks like the player just slipped on the court, but I don't think you can reverse that. Oh, it's on Corey Hogan, not Rowan Miller. So there was something else going on. It was not Miller's defender slipping. And I don't know if the refs missed that Lower Merion maybe was supposed to get free throws there. They do have the bonus, but they don't get free throws, and they're not complaining. So they're just going to take the ball. Closing in on a minute here. Kasmer has it. He's defended by Tumala. Kasmer driving in. Spin move. Gets it back out to Greer. Greer spins on Robinson. Greer driving in. No good. Rebound by O'Brien. Miller has it. Under a minute to go. Conestoga down by 4. Miller driving in. Euro step. No good. But a foul. Patterson not happy about that foul. But Miller will go to the line. These free throws, all important.
Oh, these are critical free throws. I mean, that foul called on Corey Hogan could have been 2 extra points, but nonetheless, you got to make these free throws. Anytime you're given a chance, you got to capitalize on it.
Conestoga in the bonus as well. Miller's first attempt is good. Singletary comes back in, replacing Parrish. Miller with his second attempt. Maybe they'll try for a rebound. It's good. 56-54. 51 seconds to go. Lower Merion inbounds. Singletary's pass to Kasmer, just out of his reach, but he gets it. Defended now by Miller. Miller trying to get to the right side of Kasmer. Kasmer now right, now Greer. Fouled by Robinson. You have to think that's intentional.
Yeah, you got to stop the clock at some point.
They're hoping Greer will miss these free throws. But he's been money so far. First shot. No good. Conestoga has a chance to tie it.
So if he makes the shot, it's 57-54. It's still a one-possession game. But if he misses, the ball is live, and there is a chance that Conestoga could take the lead.
Second shot is good.
Okay,
Conestoga
so they can tie it.
needs a three-pointer. 30 seconds to go. Rowan Miller takes it up the court. Miller kicks out to O'Brien for three. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Robinson tries to put it in, and a foul. 19 seconds to go. Boy, what a game we have here tonight.
So something interesting to note here, Ben Robinson, if he makes it the first one, do you think he intentionally misses to try to get Conestoga a rebound? I know that sounds like a dumb idea, but you can have a chance if the ball is live.
You have to
get some extra points and try to win the game. Conestoga looks like they're going big here. They have Hogan and O'Brien in the middle block. Corey Hogan is up against Gus Wright. That is a mismatch in favor of Corey Hogan, so look for Corey Hogan.
First shot by Robinson, good.
Look for Corey Hogan to get this rebound now that he made it.
Hogan not going to go in the paint.
And he's not in the block, excuse me.
It's Miller and O'Brien. They want Hogan back for defense. Robinson, second shot good. Timeout called, Conestoga. Now if you're Conestoga, do you foul here? I think you do.
I think you do, because at the very worst, it's a three-point game. But, you know, if they miss one, it's a two-point game. If they somehow miss both and you get the rebound, it's a one-point game and a layup wins it. I think you intentionally foul.
This is what makes basketball so interesting. The last minute, always something happening with fouls. But they're going to be, Conestoga is going to have to be careful who they foul and who commits the foul, because they have some players in foul trouble. And they have quite a few team fouls as well.
Yeah, I mean, 20 seconds left. That's a lot of time for something to happen in basketball. You know, if you're Lower Merion, you're thinking you ought to get the ball up and out quickly and try to get a three-pointer.
And you can't let them dribble at the clock here. That's the number one thing. You cannot let the Aces just dribble for 19 seconds. You need to foul them as quickly as possible if you're Conestoga. So it'll be right to inbound. Gets it to Kazmer, immediately fouled by Tumala.
Yeah, they listened to us.
That's tough because you've got arguably their best shooter going to the line right now. But again, if he makes them, you still have a chance.
It's entirely up to Kazmer, excuse me, to see what he does. You know, I think he intentionally misses to try to get a rebound and Lower Merion to ice this game.
First shot, no good. The student section of Conestoga going crazy.
Yeah, the Pioneer Pit is alive, folks. It's electric in here. You can't hear yourself think.
Second attempt for Kazmer. It's good, and that's just what Conestoga wants. Any shot, and they are golden. Here's Miller. 12 seconds to go. Rowan Miller driving in, kicks out. Robinson. 4 seconds. Robinson driving, puts it up. It's good! It's good! They have tied it with 0 seconds on the clock. It's 58-58.
What did we just see, Gabe? Oh my goodness. I love high school basketball, This is insane! Oh my gosh!
And we will go to overtime. Conestoga having all the momentum here.
So 1 minute overtime. Oh my goodness, folks, this is nuts. Ben Robinson with the shot of the night. He was behind the arc with 4 seconds left. I was like, there is no way he's making the shot. Just a quick drive and an incredible finish.
But credit to Lower Merion. Credit to Lower Merion for not giving up an open 3 for Conestoga to win. They were able to keep Robinson from getting a clean 3 off. He was forced to go inside, but he was true on that layup. And we are tied at 58. Conestoga coming all the way back. And there's still more work to be done as we are just about to get started here with overtime. We knew this would be a good game between the 2 first-place teams of the Central League.
Whoever wins this game, this is a well-fought win.
Well-deserved for either team. The story of this game has been this full-court press. Both teams have been able to use it to great success. And it's the reason why Lower Merion got out to such a lead, and also the reason why Conestoga was able to pull back and get back in this game. So the Aces will start with the ball here in overtime.
We are not in overtime. There's 0.3 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Excuse me. And the buzzer beater. No good from Kasmer. And now we'll get ready for overtime.
So if you're Conestoga, who do you put out there? I mean, you got to put all your shooters out there, right?
I'm putting out Ben Robinson. I'm putting out Corey Hogan, Shane O'Brien too, Rowan Miller, and Sonny Tumala. The starting 5.
Yeah, I have to agree there. We haven't seen Luke Hunter in a while. He's also a big boy who you can kind of play the 4 or the 5, kind of play some bully ball, but I think if you're Conestoga, you want shooters. You don't want big boys, you want shooters. You got to get points.
And you want defense.
And you want defense. You know, not having Sam Gibbs is a big loss. I mean, Sam Gibbs is a lethal shooter, and he can play some defense too. So, but despite that, Conestoga's shown resiliency this whole game, down 10 at the half. And they've just battled back. This has been an incredible game.
Just about ready to start overtime here. This has been one of my favorite basketball games I've ever watched.
Yeah, that's the lineup just how you said. O'Brien, Robinson, Miller, Hogan, and Tumala. So basically the starting 5 for Conestoga.
And the only change from the starting 5 for the Aces is that Will Yard is in for Rashawn Patterson. We have 4 minutes of overtime, starting with a tip-off between Singletary and Hogan. Hogan wins it, gets it to Robinson. Robinson. Controlling. Passes out to Rowan Miller. Miller over to Hogan. Now Tumala. Tumala in the paint, loses the ball. Picked up by Greer. Greer with only 1 man to beat, it's Hogan. Greer stops under the basket, gets it to Yard. Now out to Singletary. Singletary over to Kasmer. Kasmer, quick catch and turn. Waits, down, gets it down to Gus Wright. Wright driving to the paint, lost the ball, but it ends up back with the Aces. Singletary wide open, doesn't go for 3, kicks it out to Wright. No good. Rebound by Will Yard. Big man rebound, and he gets the and 1. Good start here for the Aces, forcing a turnover and getting an and one on the other end. The free throw from Yard didn't even touch the net, just went straight through. Tumula, now Hogan. Miller driving, kicks out to Tumula for three, no good. Rebound, saved by Hogan, but he got it right to Kasmer. Kasmer drives, his layup is good. Lower Merion starting strong here in overtime.
Yeah, not the start that Conestoga envisioned. I think that break really helped Lower Merion. They took a breath, and here's another errant pass.
Right here. Tumula will tackle him like a linebacker, and Yard will go back to the line.
Yeah, Tumula showing shades of Zach Bond there. Was plowing into the
Will Yard.
Yeah, that's Will Yard there. Couldn't see his number. So not the start that Conestoga envisions here. Chance to go down 7.
With 2:25 left in overtime. Not a lot of time here. They're gonna have to do what they did at the end of the fourth quarter. Second shot from Yard, no good. Rebounded by Miller. Conestoga now down by 6. They need something big here. Miller gets a screen from Hogan. Miller kicks out. Robinson for three. It's good! Kasmer will take it up court for Lower Merion. Conestoga battling with 2 minutes to go in overtime. Kasmer just gonna dribble at midcourt. Finally makes a move. Dishes to Singletary. Back to Kasmer. He's defended on the sideline by Miller. Now makes a move. He's tripped. Miller gets the ball. Hogan has it. Miller has it. Took a bump from Greer. No foul. Conestoga with a chance to tie. Play being called. Minute 23 to go. Robinson, top of the key. Robinson got it to Miller outside. Closing in on a minute left. Miller has it. Miller for three. No good. Minute to go in overtime. Conestoga needs a stop here. Kasmer has it. Singletary with it. Singletary makes a move on Robinson. Driving in, kicks out to Yard. Yard thought about it. We get a timeout called by the Aces. 47.9 left in overtime.
Yeah, that last Conestoga possession, that Rowan Miller shot was not the shot I would have taken. You know, you had Corey Hogan doing a good job down low. You know, kind of, and there's the Ben Robinson 3. He's been so good this game. I mean, the hero really for Conestoga. But that Rowan Miller shot, ill-advised, not really a great angle. Corey Hogan has the moves to spin down low and kind of bank it off the glass and in. That's what I would have done. But it's things like that that cost you in the long run.
I mean, it's overtime. You're looking for the tie. They're thinking tie the game or nothing. But yeah, they could have gotten a better three-point attempt there, as Miller was a bit contested on that one.
Yeah. Now, if you're Conestoga, you can't foul, because then if Lower Merion only makes one of their free throws, it's a 2-possession game. And getting 2 possessions in 47 seconds is pretty difficult.
You have to hope for a steal or rebound.
Yeah, you got to steal. But you have to steal. You have to be smart. You have to be aggressive and smart. You can't be ruthless, because that's how you're going to lose this game. This game is still in reach if you're Conestoga. You just have to be smart on defense and take the right shots if you do get the ball.
And so Lineup stays the same for both teams. Gus Wright will inbound. Gets it to Greer. Greer nearly lost it. Now Kasmer has it, defended by Ben Robinson. He's double teamed. Tumala coming in to assist Robinson in defense. And now Miller will foul Wright.
No. That's not the move you want to do if you're Rowan Miller.
Well, clearly that's what the coach told him to do. And Conestoga's coach sees something here. And this is how they're going to choose to play it. Wright will go to the line for 2. First shot from Wright is good. Second shot from Wright, also good. Conestoga now down by 5. 37 seconds to go. Robinson. Pass deflected by Greer, but right back to Robinson. Long pass for O'Brien. It's out of bounds. That could be it. They need a steal here. Will they foul right away? I don't know. Timeout, Aces.
Yeah, I mean, 27.5 seconds left. I'm not sure if I would call that intentional foul if I'm Conestoga. I mean, that errant pass by, I believe it was Shane O'Brien.
It was Ben Robinson. He was looking for O'Brien in the corner.
Yeah. I mean, that was just a bad mistake. We've seen, you know, plenty of those today. Not the move you want to make if you're Conestoga, just giving the ball right back. And Lamont Greer almost had a steal on that pass, on that overhead pass.
That could have ended the game if he stole that. Conestoga needs a steal and a quick basket to have any shot. They need a 3. Evan, if you're Conestoga, do you shoot for 3?
Yeah,
if you're Conestoga and you get the steal, do you go for 3?
I mean, you have to. Well, let's see. I mean, I'd say you go for 2. I mean, it makes no difference. I mean, you're still down. Assuming you make the 2, you're down 3. If you make the 3, you're down 2. It's kind of like, what do you want to make first? You want to make the 2 or the 3? And that's assuming you get the ball back, right? I mean, you probably will. You might not be up. You might be down. You might not be down 5. You might be down even worse 7 or 6, and you have to make a 3. If you're down 7, I mean, forget it. I mean, the game's basically over at that point. Looks like some timeout confusion on Lower Merion's end. Not sure how many timeouts they have.
The same 5 for both of these teams. Conestoga looks like they're going to try the full court press. Kasmer with it. Kasmer being hounded. Got it to Wright. Now Greer. Greer gets it to Singletary. His layup is good. That could be it. 68-61. Rowan Miller down low for Hogan. It's good. Timeout.
Yeah, like I said,
Conestoga.
You get those critical 2 points for Lower Merion. Not sure why he was all alone down there. The Conestoga defense, I mean, I guess they were pressing and they just didn't keep track of their men. The critical mistake that's not the reason, but it's certainly a reason they lose the game. Just little mistakes here and there that have cost Conestoga on the scoreboard. But yeah, I mean, if you're Conestoga, you have to go all out here. Just heave a prayer and then press on defense, hoping you get a steal, and somehow, some way, you get back possession. But all this hinges on making your shots, and that's something Conestoga struggled with here in overtime, is making shots, creating shots, really. They've had a couple possessions, but they haven't really had anything going for them.
So now Angelo Bertolotti is in the game for the Pioneers, replacing Ben Robinson. And does not look like Lower Merion has any players under the basket. Casmer's fouled right away by Bertolotti. Robinson will come right back in. And they got to hope for 2 misses here from one of the most money shooters in this game.
Yeah, I mean, 2 misses and 2 makes in 9.8 seconds.
First one is good. Ben Robinson back in the game for these last few seconds. Casmer, second shot is good. Robinson and Miller gonna race up the court. O'Brien for 3, no good. Rebounded by Lower Merion, and that'll do it. The Aces have come into Berwyn and defeated the Pioneers by a score of 70-63. A thrilling overtime game. Evan, what was the story of this game?
Oh my gosh, I mean, Lower Merion down, what was it, 3 to start the first quarter. They just stormed back and never looked back. I mean, utter dominance, forcing Conestoga to turn the ball over, forcing Conestoga to make mistakes, and hitting all their shots.
Back at some point because Conestoga was able to tie it up and get this game to overtime, but just not enough in the extra period. Lower Merion had the perfect game plan out of the break, and they're able to get it done here. For all of us here at TETV and my broadcast partner, Evan Sanka, I've been Gabe Eisenberg. Thank you for watching.